Hello everyone, welcome. Let's just take a deep breath here wherever you are. I wanted to do this video because it's the end of the year and I just want us to think a little bit, because I know a lot of us are carrying a lot and not everything that we're carrying is visible. Some things are here and some things are here. This is not one of those videos where it's a new year, new you, new me conversation. No, this is a real conversation that we're going to be having, because the truth is that some of us didn't hit those goals. Some of us are tired. Some of us are restarting again. Yes, again, because each year we pick up ourselves and do it. And some of us are just, proud that we made it through 2025. And that is what counts. I know for sure that I am excited about the journey I've had so far in 2025, but yes, it was difficult. So if you're here, just know that this is a safe space we're in. You're not, you don't need to be perfect. You just need honesty, and you don't have to have it all figured out to be here on the Think Nursing page. Before we go any further, I want us to just go ahead and drop a comment below and just tell me, describe how this year felt for you. Just one word. How this year was for you. Because this year for me was exhausting. It was exhausting. And yeah, that's it. I would love for you to go ahead and, just subscribe to the YouTube page here and follow me on TikTok as well. I think one of the biggest lies we tell ourselves is that if a year doesn't look productive on the outside, then it was wasted. And I don't believe that, because I know that a lot of things I've been doing this year, it cannot be seen, but I feel as though I've made a lot of accomplishment, because this year it taught me that it taught me a lot of things that I didn't even ask to learn. Some of the doors that I wanted to open didn't open. Some timelines got shifted. Some persons didn't show up the way that I wanted. And it was disappointing. It was a little bit discouraging. But I want to say to persons out there, just because something didn't happen or it hasn't happened yet, doesn't mean that you fail. Sometimes it wasn't a no. It was a not like this, or it's not a no. It's not no, or you're not ready for what comes with it. And I know that's hard to accept when you've been patient for a long time. So let me just ask you this and really think about it. What's one of the things that you thought would have happened in 2025 this year, but it didn't happen? What is one thing? I thought I was going to be making more money as a nurse practitioner than being a nurse. You don't have to judge it, just name it. All right, but that's just it for me. It has been very, very disappointing, but I've gained experience, and that's the most important thing. But here's something that we don't talk about enough, because some seasons of life are not about achievement. They're about endurance. And this is why I did this video, because some seasons in our life, it's about learning how to get back up, how to regulate your emotions, how to protect your peace, how to keep showing up even when you have nobody clapping for you. Yes. And this year has taught me that it has taught me how to survive something that I didn't even think I could survive. And that is growth for me. Quiet growth is still growth. A lot of times you just feel as though if you don't see the big accomplishments, it's not growth. You may not see it yet, but the version of you sitting right here now knows something you didn't, knew at the beginning of this year, or you weren't at the beginning of this year. You're stronger today. You're wiser. You're more aware than when you started 2025 January. So even if it doesn't feel like it, yes, you are. And that's the most important thing. So as we move forward, I don't want it to be a case where we're dragging everything with us. We don't want to be dragging some things from 2025 with us. 2025 problems, they're staying right here in 2025. We're leaving behind the constant comparison, the guilt, waiting until everything feels perfect, over-explaining our choices and shrinking ourselves to make other persons comfortable. Because the truth is that you don't owe it. You don't owe anyone explanation for your growth. You don't need permission to evolve. So I want you to just go ahead and say you're leaving whatever problem it is in 2025. Say it aloud, claim it, and just let it go. You don't want those same problems from 2025 in 2026. All right? So moving forward doesn't require motivation all the time. Motivation is nice, but it's inconsistent. And so showing up even when you don't feel inspired, doing the small things repeatedly, and another shift we're making is we're done with overwhelming ourselves with huge goals we're not ready to sustain. Instead of asking, what do I want? Ask yourself, what can I do consistently? Consistency builds confidence. Confidence builds momentum, and momentum changes everything. Also, we're finishing from needing validation to trusting ourselves. Not everyone will understand your path. Not everyone will understand, your growth, the support that you need, and that's okay. And if you trust yourself, you don't need permission for anything that you're going to be doing. So instead of resolutions, I want us to think about identity. Who do you want to become in 2026? Who do you want to become to sustain a life that you want? Not just to start it, but to sustain it. What's one boundary you need to protect your energy? What's one habit you realistically can commit to? What's one thing you're going to finish no matter how long it takes you? Small intentional steps, they matter, and that is the most important thing. You don't need clarity for the whole year. You just need the direction for the next step. And I want each and every one of us to go out there. You might not, know how you're going to be doing it, but I just want us to start, and that is it. Leave behind, whatever it is that is causing you problem. Remember, it's not too late. You're not failing. You're just becoming. So as we move forward, we're not chasing perfection. We're choosing honesty. We're choosing consistency. We're choosing ourselves. And that's the most important thing. I want us to just go ahead and do one last thing. Comment below and tell me, how do you see yourself entering the year 2026? And remember, we're not moving forward perfectly. We're moving forward honestly. And that is more than enough. That is all that we need. All right. Eventually, small steps, you'll see the bigger results. I do hope that this video resonates with you, and I do hope that you will have a wonderful 2026. And as I say, leave the baggage of 2025 behind you. Share it with a friend or two, and tell them to subscribe to my YouTube page here at ThinkNursing. Follow me on TikTok as well, where I share content related to nursing, travel, and lifestyle. I do hope that 2026 will be a prosperous year for you all, and I do hope that all the things that you intended to do in 2025 that you never get a chance to start, you will start it in 2026. Until then, I want to say thank you so much for tuning in and making a ThinkNursing page, and subscribe to the page as well. Until then, thank you for watching. Bye.